Welcome to the deep dive. We cut through the noise, really getting you those core insights so you feel genuinely informed. Today, we're jumping into the NFL, specifically some big news coming out of Jacksonville Jaguars camp. We're going to unpack the return of, well, a really key player, Dennis Gardek, and figure out what it means for the team. We're using a great Yardbarker article as our guide for this one.
Yeah, it's definitely news worth digging into. I mean, a player returning is always notable, but Gardek's situation, his injury, the timing, how the coaches already seem to view him, it tells you a lot about team building, strategy.
Exactly. So let's nail down the immediate facts. Thursday, July 31st, 2025. That's the day. Dennis Gardek hits the practice field for the first time as a Jaguar. And this is after, 6 training camp practices already?
6, yeah. So he's not just easing in during the very beginning, he's joining a moving train, essentially.
And the context here is huge, right? He's coming off that ACL injury from 2024.
That's right, a major injury. So him practicing means he's officially off the PUP list, the physically unable to perform list. And remember, he only signed last month. So until Thursday, he was there, but kind of on the sidelines working with trainers. This practice, this was his real integration. It's not just guy recovers, it's strategic pickup now activated. That's the key.
Right. Strategic acquisition.
Yeah.
I like that frame, and it makes you think differently about it. And that perfectly sets up what the head coach, Liam Cohen, was saying back in June during OTAs. He knew Gardek already, right? Respected him.
Oh, absolutely. Cohen was pretty explicit about it. He said, let me get the quote right, a ton of respect for the player competing against him 2 times a year in L.A. since 2018. So think about that. Cohen's on offense, game planning, and Gardek is consistently popping up on his radar for years.
That's significant. And he didn't just notice him, he flagged him, right? Called him someone on their game record board.
Yeah, the game record board. That's not just coach speak,
No kidding.
That means this is a guy you specifically plan against. Someone who can, single-handedly mess up your offensive game plan. It forces you to change things, dedicate extra attention. That's what a game runner does.
So what made him a game wrecker in Cohen's eyes? Was it just pass rush?
Well, yes, but not just that. Cohen mentioned his impact originally for special teams and then also for rushing the passer and creating some disruption.
Yeah.
He even called him a special teams demon. So it's this dual threat capability. He causes problems in multiple ways.
Okay, special teams demon.
Yep.
That's quite a label. What specifics back that up? Cohen must have seen plays, specific moments.
He did. He pointed out Gardek was the special teams captain in Arizona. That tells you about effort, leadership, impact in that third phase of the game. And often, that kind of motor on special teams, it shows up on defense too.
Makes sense.
And defensively, Cohen specifically recalled Gardek getting 3 sacks against his Rams team in Week 2 last year. 3 sacks.
Wow.
And then, the very next week, Gardek gets an interception. So it's sacks, it's turnovers, it's just disruption. It fits exactly what Cohen said they look for. Guys that can disrupt the game in a specific way, whether it's in the DPR or on special teams. Gardek is that guy.
Okay, so you've got this highly respected, multi-phase disruptor joining the team. How does he actually slot in? Because the Jags already have some serious talent on the edge, right? Josh Hines-Allen, Trevon Walker, Emmanuel Ogbah, DeJuan Smoot.
Yeah, it's not like they were desperate. They've got established guys. And that's what makes this interesting from a depth perspective. Josh Hines-Allen himself talked about it. He sounded genuinely excited, saying how important it is having better edge depth.
So Hines-Allen sees it as a positive, not like competition threatening his snap.
Exactly. He talked about an endless rotation.
Yeah.
That's the goal here. Keep everyone fresh, keep the pressure constant. Imagine being an offensive tackle.
Yeah.
You handle Walker for a series, then Hines-Allen comes in, then maybe Gardek, then Smoot, all relatively fresh. It's relentless.
Yeah, that sounds exhausting for the offense. And Hines-Allen mentioned other pieces too, didn't he? Moving Armstead inside.
Right. Eric Armstead moving inside more often, that changes the interior pressure. And then potentially adding Mason Smith when he's healthy. It all points towards versatility. Hines-Allen said they'll be able to line up anywhere.
Okay, line up anywhere. What does that actually mean for the defense strategically?
It means unpredictability. It means the defensive coordinator, Ryan Nielsen, can get creative. He can move Gardek around, use his specific rush style situationally. Maybe Hines-Allen kicks inside sometimes. They can go 8 mismatches. Offenses won't know where the primary threat is coming from on any given snap.
And that chemistry Hines-Allen mentioned with Smoot, that existing connection.
Yeah, he just said go, like it's unspoken communication. That stuff matters. It means they can execute stunts, twists, coordinated rushes almost instinctively. When you add Gardek's unique style to that mix, plus the overall freshness from the rotation, It's a real problem for opponents.
So wrapping this up then, when we look at this Dennis Gardek news, it's clearly more than just player back from injury. It's adding a specific type of player, this style rusher, this special teams demon, to a group that was already strong, making it deeper and more versatile.
Precisely. It's a strategic injection of talent and, maybe more importantly, a specific skill set. And so the thought to leave you, the listener, with is this. How does this combination play out? You've got Gardek's unique disruption, plus this endless rotation Heinz Allen described. How does that actually change Jacksonville's defense on the field this season? And maybe more interestingly, what new headaches does this depth, this versatility create for opposing teams trying to game plan against them week in and week out? That's what I'll be watching for.